Welcome to AI in 10. I'm Chuck Goetschel, and every day I break down the biggest AI story in just 10 minutes. What it is, why it matters, and how you can actually use it. Here's something wild that happened this week that perfectly shows where AI is headed. OpenAI just dropped their brand new O1 model only days after releasing O1 Preview. That's like Apple releasing the iPhone 16 and then surprise, here's the iPhone 17 3 days later. This isn't just another model update. This is OpenAI in full crisis mode, racing to stay ahead while dealing with some serious backlash over their Pentagon deal. And the timing tells us everything about where this industry is going. Let me break down what actually happened here. On December 5th, OpenAI launched O1, calling it their thinking model. This thing is designed to reason step by step, like showing its work on a math problem. It's better at coding, makes fewer mistakes, and costs less to run for those fancy AI agent tasks everyone's talking about. But here's the kicker. They literally just released O1 Preview in September. We're talking about a company that used to take years between major releases, now pumping out frontier models faster than a coffee shop during morning rush. So why the rush? Well, OpenAI is dealing with what insiders are calling a boycott and trust hit over their Pentagon deal. They initially said they'd work with the military, but drew hard lines around surveillance and weapons. Then after public backlash, they started walking back those red lines. Meanwhile, Anthropic took the opposite approach. They flat out refused Pentagon contracts and got blacklisted for it. OpenAI is basically trying to have it both ways. Take government money, but keep the public happy. That's like trying to diet while keeping a candy bar in your pocket. But let's focus on what this thinking model actually does. Instead of just spitting out an answer, O1 shows you its reasoning process. Ask it to solve a complex problem, and it'll walk you through each step. This matters because it dramatically reduces those embarrassing AI mistakes we've all seen. Think about it this way. The old models were like that friend who confidently gives you directions but is secretly guessing half the time. This new model is more like having a GPS that shows you the route and explains why it's taking you that way. Now, what does this mean for your actual life? This is where it gets interesting. O1 isn't just better at thinking, it's specifically designed for what they call agentic tasks. That's tech speak for AI that can actually do things for you, not just chat about them. Picture this. You need to update your resume for 3 different job applications. Instead of spending your evening tweaking it 3 times, you could tell this AI to analyze each job posting, identify the key requirements, and customize your resume accordingly. And because it shows its reasoning, you can see exactly why it emphasized your project management experience for one role and your technical skills for another. Or let's say you're planning your family budget for next year. You could give it your income, your expenses, your goals, and ask it to create a step-by-step savings plan. The old models might give you generic advice. This one will walk through your specific situation, show you where you can cut costs, and explain exactly how to reach your financial targets. For small business owners, this could be a game changer. Imagine having an AI assistant that can analyze your sales data, identify trends, and create a marketing strategy, all while showing you exactly how it reached each conclusion. That's the kind of insight most small businesses pay consultants thousands of dollars for. But here's what really matters. This model is designed to work with other AI tools and agents. So instead of just one AI helping you, you could have multiple AI systems working together on complex projects. One handling research, another writing, a third checking facts, all coordinated seamlessly. The teaching applications alone are incredible. Teachers could use this to grade essays with detailed feedback, not just scores. Parents could get personalized tutoring plans for their kids that adapt in real time. Students could have study partners that explain concepts in multiple ways until something clicks. And because it's more reliable, it opens up use cases that were too risky before. Medical professionals could use it for initial research. Financial advisors could use it for preliminary analysis. Legal professionals could use it for document review. As I always say, I'm not a lawyer, doctor, or financial advisor, so always talk to a professional for your specific situation. Here's what you can actually do with this right now. If you have ChatGPT Plus, which costs $20 a month, you can start using O1 immediately. Just go to chat.openai.com and look for the model selector. Even the free tier gives you limited access. Try this. Ask it to create a step-by-step plan for something you've been putting off. Maybe it's organizing your garage, learning a new skill, or starting a side business. Instead of just getting a generic list, you'll see exactly how it thinks through your specific situation. For the more technically minded, the API is available at platform.openai.com with pay-as-you-go pricing. You're looking at about 1 to 10 cents per thousand tokens, which is incredibly cheap for what you're getting. They even have an agent playground where you can test computer use demos. But here's my practical advice for everyone. Don't get caught up in the technical details. Start simple. Pick one repetitive task in your work or personal life and see if this AI can handle it better than the old tools. Maybe it's writing better emails, analyzing spreadsheets, or planning your weekly meals. The key is to ask it to show its work. Instead of saying, write me a marketing email, try create a marketing email for my consulting business and explain your strategy for each section. You'll be amazed at how much you learn just from seeing how it thinks. If you're just getting started with all this, my AI Explained course walks you through everything in about 30 bite-sized videos. But honestly, the best way to learn is just to jump in and start experimenting. Now, let's talk about what this really means for the bigger picture. We're witnessing something unprecedented in the tech world. The pace of AI development has shifted into hyperdrive. OpenAI used to take years between major releases. Now they're shipping frontier models days apart. This tells us we've moved from the research phase to the deployment race. Every major AI company is scrambling to build the most capable agents and digital workers. Google, Microsoft, Meta, they're all feeling the pressure to keep up. But here's what most people miss. This isn't just about having smarter chatbots. We're moving toward AI systems that can think, plan, and execute complex tasks autonomously. That's a fundamental shift from tools you use to digital employees that work for you. The race is on, and the winners won't be the ones with the most advanced degrees or the biggest budgets. The winners will be the ones who start experimenting now, who learn to work alongside these AI systems, and who adapt quickly as the technology evolves. That's today's AI in 10. If you want to go deeper and learn AI with a community of people just like you, join us at aihammock.com. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends.